chats over here. So we're gonna have to do this a little bit differently. Hopefully everyone can hear me at this point. I'm moving around. We just had one stream that refused to open. Okay, it's live. We just had one that refused to work. So we're gonna have to be a little creative here. So hopefully everyone gets in here. Hopefully everyone moves over. So I'm not seeing any people or any messages or anything, so I don't know if anyone can even see this one or if they're still stuck in the other one, in the limbo of the other chat. There's David. Okay, can you hear me? Yes, okay. So we have sound. Hopefully it's not too bad in the background. I'm so sorry, guys. So we had this really elaborate setup. Look at this. So Aaron was being so cool to have this elaborate setup outside, and none of it wanted to work, because why would it? And I kind of think that this is one of those examples, and this is why I wanted to talk about this, is it's one of the examples of trying to find a different way, because I listed the dress on Poshmark, on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace, and dresses, wedding dresses specifically, are just very notoriously slow to sell. And I just, you know what, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure out a way to heal, you know, to use this to heal and to use this to move forward, because I'm just in a place of rebirth, I guess. I'm in a place of having to let go, kind of being forced to let go with move and stuff, and I need to let go of this for my own mental health. I need to let go of this. I still have a lot of feelings and emotions about it, and I want to be very clear that this stream is not about hate. This stream is not me trying to advocate for violence or advocate for anything like that. This is me processing. This is me releasing my own feelings. So with that being said, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move this over here. I have some explaining to do. I guess you can't really see the whole thing. So this is gonna be here until I guess I'm just gonna have to redo this on the fly. So I'm gonna show everybody what's going on here. And you know, David, everybody's gonna see that you look fab in the dress. So I'm gonna explain what's going on. I'm gonna show you some of the goodies that we'll be playing with today. And then I'm just gonna storytell until we hit the minimum, okay? So I have never really talked about my marriage with my community. And part of that was because I still felt the need to protect him in some way, because I'd been conditioned that I wasn't allowed to tell my story. I wasn't allowed to talk about it, just because, oh, that might hurt that person's reputation. I'm not going to name names, but obviously anyone that knows him. And this is not me advocating for anything bad to happen to him or for anyone to reach out and say anything. Again, this is my healing, my process. But my wedding dress has been physically and mentally weighing on me for a long time. So I know a lot of people here in the community have also been through narc abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, different kinds of abuse. I believe myself to be a survivor. I'm gonna share some of my experiences as we do the fundraising here. Yeah, I know I need to rotate this. Oh no, the sign's in reverse. I will read the sign here in a minute, Erin. But I know that there's a lot of people here that are struggling with that too, and I just kind of wanted to close this chapter for all of us together. I wanted us to all be able to release some energy together. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to read the list. There's some stuff at the bottom to read, so we're gonna go over that, then we'll go over the goodies, okay? So you can use the super chat or super sticker function, or you can use Venmo or PayPal. David will drop that here in the chat if you want to pledge. Okay, so dog poop, dog spit, which we have right here. We have bags of dog poop. Erin went to get me some gloves, so I will open this up, toss some dog crap at the dress, okay? That is a $5 pledge. Paint, so we have all kinds, I didn't realize, duh, I could do this. Duh, Amanda. So paint is $10, and we have a whole selection of paint colors over here, so we can sling paint at it, throw paint at it, whatever. So name or words, so if you want me to put someone's name on it, you want me to write a message on it, we have a bunch of markers here to do that. That's 25. Projectiles, this is where it starts getting fun. So projectiles are 30. I legit have a bow and arrow, full-blown bow and arrow, and I have a set of pretty amazing throwing knives here, right? By the way, the mustard and ketchup goes in with the paint, so pretty awesome set I have throwing knives here. Swords and claws. So Aaron's going to bring some of our swords out. So if you want me to take a sword to it, totally an option. So that's 50. And then I have a set of Wolverine claws. So I can take the Wolverine claws to it. We need the sword, by the way, babe. One of the swords, we need a sword. So yeah, Wolverine claws. Those are 50. We have the clippers for 75. So different clippers here. Blowtorch, total special here for 90. And then if you have any special requests, obviously within YouTube's limits, that is 100. So the minimum here, this is the fun little extra. The minimum is 250. So I'm gonna kind of story tell and just go through some of my experiences and open up and talk. Once we hit the minimum, I'll start trashing the dress to get a picture of David in the dress. So in this special envelope here is a picture of David Gaps in this beautiful pink Vera Wang. So that gets opened up if we reach 500. And then I just put this dress was a $1,500 dress. It's a Vera Wang, so it's a designer dress. It was a $1,500 dress. So if we got $1,500, that would recoup the total cost. But you know what? Finally being free is priceless. Being able to let go, being able to close that chapter, totally priceless. So I'm going to oh yeah, I gotta share one of the
because this actually came from the same person, so it's it just makes it that much better. And for all of you Bleach fans out there, this is Ichigo's Zanpakuto.
That smells really good. So
that's just ultimate irony for us. So
yeah, that is kind of funny. You want to leave that here? Yeah. So let's get the pledges in. Let's start going here. Dude, if you hit the money target, you need to play Pink's I'm Coming Out when taking the pick out. Okay, Aaron can pull that up on his phone so it can play. So, I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling a little nervous. I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety just going into this, knowing that this chapter's closing, because there's just so much changing in my life right now. And I'm just trying to have fun. I'm just trying to face the anxiety, find creative ways to move through the anxiety and stuff that's coming up. And part of that is me sharing, and part of that is me letting go in this way. So a lot of times people will tell you that you just need to quietly fade into the shadows. You just need to quietly, get over it. And that's not possible for a lot of people. I'm neurodivergent, and it's very difficult for me to just move on and let go. And one of the things that really helps me is some kind of ritual, some kind of symbolic gesture. That really helps me. So that's what this is all about. So you did not, David, or you did not, Tim, you did not miss David. So once we hit 250, I start trashing the dress. Once we hit 500 in pledges, we reveal David in the dress. We reveal a picture of David in the dress. So I'm really nervous. And we're doing the 250 minimum just so we don't trash the dress and then, we get $5 in pledges or something, because I want, if we don't, get pledges, I want to be able to have another option. So hopefully though, we're able to get there, because I need this release. I need this to be the end today, guys. I need this chapter to close. This is my way of doing it. I need to do this. So I had made a list the day before I got divorced to remind myself of why. We got a $5 pledge. We got started with a $5 pledge. So Amy can choose either dog poop or spit. Dog poop or spit. So just write down Amy and then write down what she wants. So make sure to kind of pay attention to that. But so the day before I got divorced, I know that if you've been through a breakup or a divorce, how this goes, that you keep trying to question. You keep going, but is this the right thing? Am I wrong? Am I seeing things wrong? Is it just my perception? That's in here, and we're going to get to that. But you question yourself, and you keep trying to talk yourself out of it in some way. So I had to sit down and write down all the reasons that I had got to this point, like all the things that had happened that got me to this point. And I'll end on kind of the bangers that that had happened since then, that led me to go full no contact. But I'm just going to go through some of these things because I need to share it with my friends, with my community. So here we go. When he wouldn't give me my keys and pin me to the bed, refusing to let me leave the house, and I had to bite his hand to get him to drop the keys so that I could leave the house. So I was trapped. I could not get out. I could not leave. I was panicking. I was not in a good place. We'd been fighting, and I was just trying to walk away and disengage, and it turned into, well, I was worried about you. And I was not in a place where I couldn't drive. It was just I was upset and I needed to get away from him. So yeah, pinned me down while I was having a panic attack, refused to let me leave. David, Pledge 20, says, I find all chapters closing to be emotionally draining, good or bad. These chapters make who we are. For all my success and mistakes, I'm proud of who I am. It can be very emotionally draining. Honestly, this thing, like being in my presence, is draining my life force out. Like I just can't do it anymore. The box is huge. So this is the box that it's in. This was drawn on the box that it's in, and it's freaking huge. Like, while we're trying to move, while we're packing, it's taking up a lot of space. So there's the it's taking up space part, and then there's just the emotional weight of it, right? So when you're trying to move and you're trying to downsize and purge, having this ginormous box of something that you don't want, but there's kind of the sunk cost fallacy of, this is a $1,500 dress, and I don't just want to donate it, especially at a time where I need to raise money. So I was trying to have fun with it. This is hard to go back here because I have not read this since I wrote it. A lot of stuff is going to come up. Pregnancy scare when I lived at my house, so before we moved in together, the indifference and all the hateful texts. For those of you that don't know, I was in Canada. Like, my story was, I was on a hotel ledge in Canada. I was ready to jump and end it all. I couldn't handle things anymore. This was several months after getting married. I couldn't handle things anymore. I was ready to be done. And I called him to get help. It says Canada telling me to stop crying when I was justifiably scared and desperate and panicking the day after I almost jumped, and he was cold and hateful. Yeah, so I called, and I was scared. I was very upset, because I said, I just want to go home. I don't want to be here. I need to go home. I need to get away from here. And it was just, you need to stop crying, in a very hateful tone. So when he watched me from the doorway calmly as I contemplated drowning in his tub. So it was another time that I was just ready to be done and was kind of in the process, and he just stood in the doorway and stared at me as I sobbed, and then as I was going through that process. I don't want to be graphic or anything. Yeah. The 36 hours of fighting with no sleep and constant panic before I fell down the stairs because I was so tired, which he barely responded to or acknowledged. I might need tissues. I'm in Arizona. Oh, he's asking Allie. That's David. Yeah, it's gonna help me heal, and I hope it helps you guys heal too, Kim. I really do. I hope that me opening up allows other people to see, hey, if I'm going through similar stuff, this isn't okay. Like, this is abuse, okay? This isn't healthy behavior. And oh God, it feels so good to finally be able to say that, to finally just be able to say, this was not healthy. And I'm not saying I was a healthy person at the time. I wasn't. I was so broken down, and I did bad things. I made bad decisions. I did not treat him well either. I didn't treat myself well. But I don't want, this isn't about pointing fingers. This isn't about saying it's my fault, it's your fault. This is me saying, this is what I went through, and it really hurt, and it caused a lot of trauma, and it brought up a lot of, it destroyed my identity. It destroyed my self-worth. It destroyed my identity. I had no idea who I was. Arthur says, thank you for staying. We appreciate you and are glad you're here. So Arthur just pledged $5. Are you watching?
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure to find out what it is they want to, what they want for their stuff. Sleeping with me while dating someone else, and the two of us didn't know about each other. So I was not dating him at the time. We'd broken up, so it was between dating, and he ended up completely dating someone else while still telling me that he loved me and sleeping with me. So finding out that he'd been going to another girl's house, I shouldn't have said a name in that, I'm sorry. Finding out that he was going to another girl's house, so completely separate. I didn't even know they hung out. So they had met through a mutual friend. We had Cards Against Humanity night or something, which we very rarely did, and this is why. And I had a friend over, she had brought a friend, and he ended up becoming friends with her friend, and I didn't even know they hung out, knew each other, talked or anything. And I found out that he was working late, like tale as old as time, right? That he was working late, but really he was going to her house and then sending her texts like, I wish I could crawl into bed with you and stuff like that. So super inappropriate. The huge hotel room fight when we were in California for the BB Mac concert, and him telling me that I wasn't a fucking animal, so to stop acting like a fucking animal, while I was in California trying to connect with my mom, because BB Mac was me and my mom's thing, so trying to connect with my mom, trying to I guess kind of relive my youth a little bit, just trying to do something that I really enjoyed. I know a lot of you guys are into metal and rock and stuff like that, but for me it's 90s boy bands, and NSYNC and BB Mac were my two big ones. But me and my mom went to BB Mac concert when I was 16. The band was very special to me. But no, we ended up fighting in the hotel room until I was literally gasping for air, couldn't breathe, was screaming. I think I was starting to get kind of growly, and that's why he said, "You're not a fucking animal, stop acting like a fucking animal," and tearing me down and like just demoralizing me and making fun of me while I was having a panic attack and crying. And this is something that I think a lot of guys need to hear, because I know this has been a problem with some girls in the community. I've had other people reach out to me and say that this is a problem, not knowing that this was a problem for me. So staying up to all hours playing World of Warcraft when I was living with him, even though I said I couldn't sleep that way. So he was staying up till 2-3 in the morning when I couldn't sleep, and I told him that I couldn't sleep. I told him that I preferred for us to go to bed as a couple, and that was a priority to me, and I'd said that to him way before we got married or anything. But yeah, that became a huge problem, and because of that, now guys playing video games, like gamers, have become almost a trigger for me. When I wound up sobbing on the bathroom floor of the hotel on my honeymoon, I ended up sobbing on the bathroom floor and was just curled up in there and couldn't get any level of comfort or anything. I can't believe I actually put up with some of this. I'm reading this going, how did I put up with this? Why did I put up with this? Inviting girls to live with him while we were dating without asking me. Why did I accept this? Why did I think this was okay? The question is because the answer is because I wasn't in my right state of mind, because this is when I was in active addiction. He's a bitch. That was Bryson in the background, in case you heard that. There was a girl, I won't say any names, but there was a girl that ironically lived in Canada, who he'd been in love with for quite some time, even though they'd never met. He'd admitted to me that he had very strong feelings for her. She was now with someone else, but he invited her to stay with him, with her boyfriend. But this girl that he told me he'd been in love with for years invited her to stay with him while we were dating again without asking. So just, yeah, Canada girl. Aaron remembers Canada girl really well. And yeah, David's saying, I love my video games, but I will drop them instantly for a woman. And to be clear, I'm not saying that a woman should always take priority, that she should just be able to walk in and say, hey, get off your games. I'm not saying that at all. Like, men are allowed to have their hobbies, women are allowed to have their hobbies. Like, the relationship can't consume everything, right? And there has to be space for that. But you also should respect the boundaries of your partner and not make your partner feel like they are less than, like they're less important than a video game. So, ruining Disneyland for Bryston and the awful night in the hotel room. So we had decided, I had come back from Montpellier, France. Okay. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. We're to 180. Somebody donate $1. Somebody donate $1. I hate the number. I hate the number. I hate the number. Somebody make a pledge. I hate the number 180. Bad luck. Ugh. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, whew,
Hey, what if he got something?
he will. He gets to choose. So he can have whatever he wants. Like Tim can pick whatever he wants now because he got the special request, so he can pick whatever he wants. I've also got my email open over here, so if anybody wants to make a bigger pledge, you can also use the super chat, or I'm sorry, you can use Venmo or PayPal to make pledges as well. Thank you, David. Thank you. David pledged $2 just so. Why is that not showing in the total?
It's just.
It's stuck on 180. It's trying to mess with me. It's not showing in the total. Oh, there we go. Okay. So anyway, I had gone to Montpellier, France. I had saved for this for years. I taught myself French because I wanted to go to Haiti, which I'd already done. I did that in 2018. But then I wanted to do this immersion program for a month because learning French, love French. That's just part of my passions, one of my big passions. So I went to Montpellier. And I wound up going to a pharmacy because I hadn't slept. And I wound up going to a pharmacy to get melatonin so I could try to sleep because I hadn't. Yeah, I went to a French pharmacy, Bryson. Bryson's traumatized by pharmacies in France because there were a million of them when we went to Europe. But anyway, so I go there. I'd been having looping panic attacks because I took a milligram of melatonin. Either there's something about French melatonin or melatonin I'm just really sensitive to begin with. But I take melatonin and had looping panic attacks for days, just one right after the other. I thought I was dying. I was dissociating. It was very, very frightening. So eventually I ended up ending my trip after about a week and coming home because it was just horrifying. And that was the worst flight I've ever been on. I hate flying anyway, as you can see by my fear of the number 180. Hate flying. I came back. So then he says, hey, let's go to Disneyland to just kind of make up for the fact that you weren't able to complete that trip. So let's just have like a family vacation. Cool, okay. Yeah. And then ended up instigating fights, being short and nasty, just being all around. I mean, Bryston can attest if he remembers the day. You were pretty young. Yeah. It was 2019, so Bryston.
Where Pluto was being freaky.
No, Pluto was being freaky when I was 16. Whole other story there, guys. Yeah, whole other story there. But, so yeah, completely ruining Disney for me after a bad trip and then for Bryston. All the other girls he was dirty texting when he was professing feelings for me, and the huge transfers, lingerie, etc., all these things that he was sending to Canada Girl. So while he's professing his love to me, while he's dating me, he's sending copious amounts of money, lingerie, all kinds of other things to another girl, okay? Hello, Wolfman. So obviously if you guys have lived in a domestic situation, usually the way I always do things is you split chores. For the most part, it's one person, this is their responsibilities, the other person, this is their responsibilities. All parties agree. You know, like we have a chore chart, so every day each of us has a different chore, and then, you know, we clean up after ourselves respectively. So we had our agreed upon chores. Like, we signed off on it, we had our agreed upon chores. And I had just said, his chore was dishes, because I just hate dishes. I hate it. His chore was dishes. I said, can you please just do dishes before bed? Because if the dishes get left in the sink before bed, that really gives me anxiety because I'm sitting there thinking about it while I'm trying to go to bed. Like, major things, major chores like that, I have to do before bed or get done before bed, or I ruminate and I have anxiety. And that's another thing that I'd said early on in the relationship that then just completely got blown off. Oh, Orlando, $50 says you can choose what you need to do, Amanda. Thank you. Oh, we're getting close here. We're at 232, so the minimum's 250. 500 if we want to see David in a dress. I think everybody wants to see David in a dress. I think that we're gonna get to seeing David in a dress here. If you do, like I said, if you do want to make bigger pledges, you use PayPal or Venmo, because it won't take the fees off and stuff. But okay, this one's another hard one to announce publicly or to talk about publicly, because it's kind of letting my other ex have a little bit of power. But when my son's father remarried, and his wife ended up, they decided they want to have kids, so she got pregnant. And when she announced she was having a girl, I was crushed. I was absolutely crushed, because I wanted to add a girl to my family. I wanted a girl. Who has Aurora right now? Doesn't Bryson have her?
She's up in the swing.
Oh, okay, she's in her swing. I just got anxiety about Bryson had come out here briefly. So anyway, sorry. When she announced that she was having a girl, it crushed me so bad, I just literally went into silence for a couple of days. And instead of having understanding, instead of being empathetic, it was just, well, if you want a girl, we could just try and have a baby. I don't understand what the big deal is. When I had had pregnancy loss in my past, I'd had situations in my past that he knew about very well, and just completely invalidated, constantly invalidated. And then when she went into labor, we had gotten in a fight. I was actually going to New York to meet Lance Bass, and him and I got in a fight when I was getting on the plane, right? So I wouldn't even respond to his texts while I'm gone. I just didn't want anything to do with him. He kept calling. I kept ignoring him. And the chat kept going on, and it wasn't scrolling down for me. Gabriel, I don't like the number 180 because it's the flight on Final Destination. You'll get more evil laughs here as we do this. And so when I left, can you leave the door open a little bit just so we can hear? When I left, I was just, I can't do this. I was having a lot of anxiety, feeling very frustrated, just being very upset and stuff. Bryson's already putting a kick me sign on the dress. Thanks for the contribution. When I went to New York, I met Lance. I was over the moon. So that kind of really reframed things for me, was being able to, meet him, completely have everything flipped. It was a wonderful experience. He was very sweet. And as I'm walking out, like, I'm crying because I just met Lance. I managed to keep it together when I met him, but then I walked out and just tears, I started bawling. And then his dad, Bryson's dad, sent me a picture of him holding his new sister. And I stopped for a second. Actually, this was kind of the beginning of the end for me. Ironically, we weren't married, but there was a lot of up and down, back and forth, break up, get back together, get married, divorced. Never again. Because I will tell you, you have full permission to roll up a newspaper and smack me in the face with it, okay? If I ever think of getting back with it.
I'll do a lot worse than that.
Aaron says he'll do a lot worse than that. Okay, but that was where I just realized, you know what? I'm okay right now. I just met Lance freaking Bass. Like, I just accomplished this dream. I'm okay. I can be okay on my own. My friend looked over my shoulder because he's by me, and he said, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And it was just that moment where I said, yeah, I am. I am okay, because I'm here with a friend that cares about me, and I'm far away from that person who's causing me harm. But it was a thought that it planted the seed. Let's put it that way. I think that's when the seed was truly planted. Yes, Devin.
I didn't know you hated Devin that much.
No, I care for her greatly. I was just very hurt at the time. Bryson said, I didn't know that you hated my sister that much, and it wasn't that at all. I do. I care about her. I get her birthday gifts. It was just, there was trauma. There was unresolved trauma there that I hadn't worked through, and now I have, and I'm able to, be a different person and a different figure. But that's how things come out when we don't resolve trauma, right? When this was another incident, when he pinned me down at my house to help me calm down, even though it was making me panic to the point of blacking out. I was literally blacking out because I was panicking so hard I couldn't breathe, and he pinned me down because he said he wanted to help me calm down, even though I very clearly was getting worse. You gotta go keep an eye on Aurora. I know she's in her swing. To be clear, Aurora's in her swing, taking a nap. I just want to make sure that she gets checked on.
I literally just checked.
Bryson, I'd wanted to share a couple about you here in a minute. Is that okay? Do you want to be here for them? Are you okay with me sharing them? If you don't want me to, that's completely okay. Or do you want to share? It's your story. Okay. So a couple more, and then there were a few about Bryson that I wanted to bring up. This is a weird one because in the grand scheme of everything else, it's not as huge, but it was huge to me. So he went to Mexico City with me to meet the Backstreet Boys, which was huge. Okay, like I was over the moon. He really showed up. Thank you, Bryce. Bryson said instincts better. High five. This is my child. I won't disown him today. Dang. So he helped me get backstage. Okay, he helped save the day. I will give him that. It was actually probably the kindest, like happiest moment I'd had with him, because we were late, we missed the meet and greet that I'd paid for and stuff, and this was after driving for over a day straight through, no stopping, no breaks, no nothing. Drove all the way to Mexico City because Amanda didn't realize that Mexico City was so far down in Mexico, and when I saw, oh, the Backstreet Boys are performing in Mexico, I thought, cool, I went to Juarez and stuff, we're really close to the border, right? So ended up driving straight through down to Mexico City. Anyway, he ended up talking to the chief of police, the manager, got to the band manager. The band manager said, oh yeah, you've come a long way. We'll make sure we take care of you. And he managed to get, my ex managed to get the meet and greet with the band, and then I got to go to the VIP and everything. So I did get my meet and greet. Always be grateful for that, of course. But then proceeds to talk crap about my favorite member all the way back. So for over a day, did nothing but talk crap about my favorite member, and then just kind of tear me down. Now I understand we get tired and stuff, but I several times asked him to stop and he didn't. And I know that sounds petty, but it's just another way to kind of have that low down dig at someone and their interests, and kind of slowly tear them down and make them feel bad for what they like, for what they enjoy. So it actually is another tactic that narcissists use. And I want to be very, very clear. I'm just going to say it. He was a narcissist. And I don't say that as the trendy TikTok thing. I say that because I have a degree in forensic psychology, and I had to go through the classes of diagnosing people. I'm not diagnosing him. I can't diagnose someone. But I can say that he met the criteria for narcissistic personality disorder by the DSM-5. Okay, so I'm not throwing this term around all willy-nilly. Okay, like I'm saying that he met the criteria. And I'm sure you're hearing some of that and hear traumatizing Bryson about his favorite movie. So Bryson had earned a special, yes, David, it was what Bryson's sister represented. It wasn't her, it was what she represented. And once I was able to heal that, then obviously I was able to have some kind of relationship with her, at least be able to respect and honor her and stuff. And thank you, David. Thank you for sharing that. So people can get their pledges and stuff, and we're so close. We're so close to at least meeting the minimum. Are we gonna get there? Are we gonna get David in a dress? Because I think we will.
Can you kick that high, by the way?
I can probably kick that high. Yeah, I can kick pretty high. So Bryson had earned a special privilege to be able to watch the movie of his choice, and he chose Greatest Showman, which is a musical. And in my opinion, as a parent, when a small young child chooses a movie, there's a good chance that you as an adult are probably not going to actually get to watch a good majority of that movie, or at least not in the traditional way, because they're going to want to share things, they're going to want to sing along, they're going to want to be excited, and I think that that's appropriate. I want them to get excited when he gets to pick the movie. He gets to watch that movie in whatever way that he sees fit, right? So my ex gets mad at Bryson while we're watching the movie for singing the musical. Literally got mad at him for singing because he's like, I can't hear, I don't know what's going on, because Bryson was singing along and just giving some feedback and stuff.
School too.
Hmm?
He sang that.
Yeah,
song.
he sang this whole song in school, so he done a really amazing presentation of this in school. So he was really into this movie. It was Grey Showman. He was really into this movie. And then I am not exactly sure. From my understanding, there was kind of a little tussle where you guys were arguing and wrestling about a little bit.
I tried hugging him.
And he tried hugging him. Bryson tried hugging him. Bryson ended up kind of biting at him, I think.
I just, like, playful nip.
Yeah, he was trying to kind of be playful and cope. And either way, I'm not saying it's okay that he was 6. I'm not saying it's okay that he bit, but my ex ended up slapping him in the face. Full stop, I should have left right there. That should have been enough. And I grabbed Bryson and locked us in his room and just said, this is not acceptable. Like, that is not how you respond to a child. Even if he, like, did bite, I'll give the benefit of it out, because that's what Bryson is saying happened also. Even if he bit and drew blood, you do not slap a child in the face, okay? That is not how you handle that situation.
And
so there was that.
He kept saying, oh, it was reflex, so it was...
Yeah, he said it was reflex. I can see, you know, kind of brushing somebody off, but a full-blown, I heard it. I heard skin hit skin. And then, when we tried to remain friends, tried to keep him in our lives, tried to, you know, tried to say maybe we were just not good as a couple, but we can still be good as friends, because I thought that we could show up in that way for each other. I thought that there was a possibility of that. I thought there was potential of that. Bryson came to me. This is after the divorce. Bryson came to me, and he was still going over there and spending time with him every other weekend, and, you know, still interacting with him and stuff. He was still part of our lives. I didn't, the whole thing, the whole time, Bryson's here, so I'm struggling to say.
Okay.
No, because you can watch it. I'm struggling to say it in front of you. I just felt so bad the whole time. I stayed with him because I thought it was what was best for Bryson. Because I broke Bryson's family apart once when I left his dad. And I didn't want to do it again. Bryson came to me quite a while after the divorce. Divorce finalized end of 2021. I made a video about it the day it finalized. Bryson came to me and said, I'm scared of him. He hurts me. Now, I knew that Bryson had got hurt wrestling around with him before. And I said, is that what this is about? He said, no. And so I reached out to the ex and I said, hey, this is what's going on. Like, this is what he's saying, and this is a serious accusation. I'm worried. I'm concerned. He's saying these things. And he didn't come to me, like, he didn't say it in response because he was getting punished. He didn't say it in a way where he was trying to manipulate me or anything. He didn't say it in the context of, you know, trying to get out of something or trying to shift the focus off of something. He literally just came to me and told me, Mom, I'm scared of him, and he's hurting me. And thank you so much, buddy. And at that point, he went off. He just started texting me, I'm so fucking sick of his fucking lies and him being a manipulative little expletive, and just sent me a slew.
We're literally...
I know, but I don't want YouTube to flag me. So just a string of expletives, right? And that was my point where I said, we are done, sir. We are done here. I don't want you to have anything to do with him ever again, if that's your response when a child's saying that they're scared of you, that you know, something's going on, and maybe it was all a misunderstanding. Like maybe he's right and that was the case. I don't believe that. I believe my son. But even if that was the case, if a kid is saying that, that's not your response to it. Your response is not calling them names and lashing out. So that was a moment that I was just done. I went no contact. From that moment on, total no contact. I want nothing to do with him. And then that was the end of the chapter. That was the chapter closing. I realized that this was written the day before the divorce. This was before I found a camera in my bathroom vent. Because
I went in there too.
Yeah, with Bryson was using that bathroom too. So there was a camera in the vent in the bathroom facing toward the shower.
Did you tell the cops about that?
And reported it, obviously, but we were having the pipes cleaned because there was some kind of sound that was being made, like some kind of rattling, and we ended up having someone check it out. They found this camera, and it was just, oh, well, when we were together, I suspected this and that, so I was using it to listen to your conversations with you and your friends in the closet, because I thought you were lying to me. So classic narc behavior where they turn it around on you, they get caught doing something wrong, and they turn it around and say, well, you were the one that was doing X, Y, and Z. And even if I was doing X, Y, and Z, still does not give you the okay to violate me and my child's privacy like that. And if that was the case, you could have put a, like, not okay. It's not okay, even if that was his reasoning. It's not okay to violate my privacy, but if that was the case, would you not have put just audio only in the closet? Did you need video? Did it need to be in the bathroom? Like,
in the way that the room is set up, he had, to go out of his way to put it in a worse spot.
Yeah, he had to go out of his way to put it in a worse spot with the way the room's set up.
So it was sense. Yeah, it's an obvious lie.
It was terrifying. But you know what? I was so conditioned that at the time I believed him. I in my brain was, well, yeah, I was bad, I did these bad things, blah, 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 so it's totally justified that he did this. Guys, that is how bad narc abuse can be. That you start, like, any kind of abuse, that you question yourself. They have broken you down so much, gaslighted you so much, that you question yourself, your reality. You're constantly the bad guy. You have no identity. You hate yourself because of stuff like this, okay? Thank you so much, Orlando. Orlando got us to our 250. So I'm going to read a couple more here. If Bryson wants to add anything.
Do you think it was him that did the Barbie head?
Oh! Should we talk about that? Because that's not verified. Thank you again, Orlando. Let's not speculate because I don't want to go into that. Yeah, Aaron was here for a lot of this. Aaron, do you have it? Oh, the contract! Aaron, how can I forget the contract? I'm laughing because we're about to get into it. We're about to trash this thing. Like, we hit the minimum. Now we're going for the 500 so we can reveal the picture of David, but I'm gonna go over this, read a couple fast ones here, and then we're gonna start trashing this thing, okay? So get your pledges in, if you want something done to it, if you want a name written on it. So I suspect that we're probably going to torch it at the end. Somebody is probably going to choose to torch it. Probably Tim, who pledged the 150 since torching is 100.
It's 90.
Oh, it's 90. You're right. Sorry. Thank you. If you want me to write a message or a name so you can have someone, so you can let go of that energy as well with this, so we can put that energy into this and have have you let go with me here. Make sure to get that pledge in. You can use the super chat, super sticker function, include the name or the message that you want me to write on the dress. But yeah, I'm talking about it. DNA mindset matters because a lot of people might be stuck in a similar situation and not realize that they're stuck in the situation. David says, if you want to put a camera for catching cheating, wouldn't you choose the front door, back door, garage, bedroom? Like, yeah, exactly. Anyway, so the contract. I know that Aaron was about to bring up the contract. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so there was a point in the relationship where he made me sign a freaking contract that if we broke up, I would give him 50% of my stuff. This isn't marriage. This is when we were dating. We weren't even engaged. We were dating. He said that if we break up, I was to give him 50% of my stuff. I was to give him half of my parents' stuff, all of my belongings, like my clothes, sentimental stuff. And to be clear, I don't even have anything of value, guys. I didn't have anything that was worth a lot of money. This was another method of control. Thank you, Wolfman. Wolfman saying sorry for what you went through. Thank you.
I have one for you.
Oh, this is so fun.
How you guys got engaged.
I actually think that that's relevant. So, we weren't even dating when he proposed. He ended up proposing to me on stage at a Simple Plan concert because he knew I couldn't say no. Now looking back, and of course this is hindsight bias, and this is me, looking through the goggles of realizing, God, this guy was crazy. God, this guy was unstable. He was not a healthy person. I feel like everything was calculated. I feel like everything, he used what he knew about me. Everything seemed calculated. When I look back, there were these huge, nice gestures. He knew that I liked the huge, nice gestures, and it was love bombing, because it was, I'm gonna do this big, great thing for you, like, oh, look over here, I'm doing this big romantic gesture for you, so you'll ignore the fact that I'm texting inappropriate pictures to girls, or so you ignore the fact that I'm staying up till 3 a.m. playing World of Warcraft and ignoring my partner, so you don't see all of these other things.
I have the only thing that he's put in effort for me and not just thrown money at it is the shit bed.
He did do the shit bed. I will say, here's the thing, is he did a lot of great things. I won't say that he didn't. He showed up, he was helpful many, many times for many years, and now I look back and I'm going, was any of it real? Or was all of that just part of the love bombing, part of the cycle of abuse, part of the control? Because I can't say that it wasn't. Hi, Katie. Yeah, it just seems like it was all part of the game now. So, quick little thing here for just a few extra ones. So these were a few of the things. This is like a lightning round here. Here are the few of the things that he used to say constantly to me. Everything gives you anxiety. That was often followed with, you need to get over it. You have so many triggers, also typically followed with, you need to get over it. This one became a trigger for me. It's just your perception. Say you're gaslighting without say you're gaslighting. Why would that irritate you? So something that I'd said 1,000,000 times upset me. He would do it and then go, well, why would that irritate you? You're always anxious, which, I mean, in fairness, was probably true. Because of you, buddy.
You're over-exaggerating.
I know. I am using it. Oh, yeah, you're over-exaggerating. Well, if you just... That's a huge one that I've learned, actually. I learned in school. That specific phrase is something that narcs love to use. Is if you just stop being anxious. If you just did this. If you just got over this. It's always, if you just did this, then my behavior would change. It would never be, let me change my behavior. And we even tried couples counseling, by the way. He never did his homework. We tried life coaching, never did his homework. So I was the one sitting there writing all this stuff and doing everything, never once did his homework, and nobody would hold him accountable for it. You never listen, or can you try listening? When I could repeat back things, and it was always, you're not listening. And he would say, I need you to look me in the eye when we talk, which, I mean, that's kind of fair, but I'm neurodivergent. And I've brought this up to people who will say that I'm reading scripts when I'm doing reactions and stuff. It's no, I just have trouble like staring at someone when I'm talking to them. Imagine if I just did this the whole entire time. It's so creepy, right? So, yeah. Oh God. Aaron, you're gonna laugh. This was one of your favorites. This is one of Aaron's favorites. Well, everyone I know, or I've never known anyone that, and this was usually in the context of him it's a logical fallacy, by the way, where he was trying to say, like, I tried to share with him that I was on the spectrum, for example, because I suspected it. I had a therapist say, I can diagnose if you want, but you're an adult and you're doing everything that you should be doing, so there's not really a whole lot else that we can do, right? So he was saying, well, I knew a kid that was autistic and he wasn't like that at all. He said that was autistic. Obviously, the appropriate way of saying it is a person that's on the spectrum, but I mean, semantics. But he would say, I knew this person, they didn't show up like that at all. Like, there's only one way for it to show up, first and foremost. It doesn't show up the same for everybody. It shows up different for men and women. But he was always the expert of everything, always a know-it-all, always had all the answers, always would say, well, I knew a pregnant woman, oh God. I knew a pregnant woman, and it's not like it's that big of a deal. It's not like being pregnant is that big of a deal. Bryson just facepalmed. Yeah.
It's not like the only person he knew was Death Lord Bringer 25 from World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Oh God.
Never
Oh,
left
thank
that
you.
out.
Thank you guys so much for sharing and stuff. Okay.
I may have poisoned this food once.
I'm so Bryson. So we're gonna do this.
Oh, this one's one set, by the way.
Thanks. Bryson was handing me this. Okay, so I feel like gotta, get my purge mask ready and everything. So, creepy enough, this doesn't scare me, but the movie Smile does. Let me explain that.
Really smile.
I know, it is. It does have a creepy smile, but this doesn't bother me nearly as much as the movie Smile does. Okay, so this is for every person who was torn down, who was told they weren't good enough, who lost their identity, who lost their sense of self. For all those people who are love bombed, who are being love bombed, who are stuck in this situation right now. So this isn't just for my healing. This isn't just for me to get through this. This is for every person who has had to go through this kind of, let's call a duck, this kind of abuse, that has had to survive this, trash in this dress. This is for you guys as much as this is for me. Orlando says, who do you think you are to judge me as if you stand above everyone else? Thank you, Amanda. Easy Chair Resident says, hi, Amanda and fellow human beings. Much creepier with Bryson. Yeah, it's always their needs. DNA Mindset Matters. Always their needs. Dan Festus says, I know people like that. Learn one thing poorly. Think you're an expert now.
Oh, now it looks real with the hair in front of it.
Okay. Oh, Ash! Ash says, paint it for me. The X's. Love you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Is there a name you want me to put on a dash? So, one last time. Did you write down who gets what?
They haven't. A lot of them haven't responded.
Okay.
I kept them.
So,
we're gonna have to kind of.
here, hold it up for me. So Aaron's been writing it down.
We have a $5 from Amy Nicole for poop.
Okay, so Amy Nicole's got poop. I love it.
You gotta move you out of the way so they can actually see.
Yeah, I'm going to.
The camera's reversed too, so it's kind of hard to see some of it.
Yeah. So, here's the David files. So we are, 213 short on getting to see David in the dress. So, we're gonna get there. Hang on. So, we're gonna start with the dog poop. Let's put on the gloves here. I'm putting on gloves.
I'm not that brave. The supply, by the way.
Yeah. Bryson was brave enough to get the dog poop supply. Rach. Okay, we're gonna rate
limited
Rach.
supply of poops. If you're gonna donate, I think we have 4, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, we have. Well, I think there's some other poop in the yard too. So, okay, let's get some dog crap going here, guys. We're gonna open it. Let's see. We're gonna find out which one's the grossest poop.
Actually,
oh God, this one's gross. Oh.
Before anything, you should try kicking it first before it gets too gross. I want to see.
Bryson says to kick it.
Try and reach the
Katie,
sign.
yes it is. This is a wedding dress from a marriage that was awful.
Yes, it's a Vera Wang, so it was a designer dress. We are trying to raise money as we trash it together, process some trauma, let go, free ourselves, so you can pledge to do things to the dress, basically. So Bryson wants me to kick it, so I don't think I can be in frame, but you're gonna see my foot. So
wow, that was actually pretty high.
I can kick fairly high.
There you go.
There. Yeah.
Our neighbors.
Macho Man Randy Savage ain't got nothing on me.
I think our neighbors are.
I don't know, I think
fine.
Glacier might have something on his awesome kick.
Okay, so it's a pretty swishy. Oh my God, this is so gross. This is so gross. This is so gross. I love you guys.
It's fresh too.
Oh my God, it's so gross. Okay.
This is
First pledge down. Oh! Oh my god, it's so gross. Okay, we're getting that out of here so it's not.
Hey, wait, you can reuse the same.
Oh my god, that's so gross. That's so gross. Okay, one dog poop down. Oh. I'll give you $5,000 if you eat a piece from the bag. You know what? For $5,000, you think I would eat a piece of dog crap for $5K?
Donate first.
But don't do it through here. Do that on PayPal.
We'll take being sick.
Oh my god. No. Oh god, no.
What if he actually donates
No, he's not going to donate $5,000. I have no idea what's going on, but it looks like you guys are having fun. We're trashing the dress. So what's next? What have we got next?
All right, so we had a $20 one from David Gaps who said he would get back to us.
David, what are you doing? David had a $20 one and said he'll get back to us. So $20. The dog poop is $5. Paint is $10. So you can get 2 paints or a mix of paint and dog poop.
You did also donate $2 later for a grand total of $22. So if you want to round up to a name, I will allow it.
David can round up for a name since he's been so amazing, allowing us to share a picture of him in the dress if we hit the pledge goal. So yeah. What do you want, David? Do you want us to throw paint? Do you want a name? What do you want? Okay, now I'm not sure what to say. I have a couple of people in my life that I think could use dog poop thrown at them. Katie, you feel like pledging? We will write their name on there and throw some dog crap at them.
Dog poops left.
We do have some dog poops left. Come back, just check on him. Oh, we have mustard and ketchup too. We have mustard, ketchup, baby food. Baby food would be perfect.
Baby food would be good, yeah.
That'd be perfect. Okay.
Baby food falls
Just
under
yeah, baby food falls under paint.
Yeah.
So we do have projectiles, so we have the throwing knives and stuff. So
throwing knives, a bow and arrow, a blowtorch.
This is what I'm looking forward to. Oh, they can't see the flame. Oh, it's stuck. What? The trigger button got stuck on the torch. Mustard for me. So Ash wants mustard, and she wanted a name written on there.
Of Rach.
Rach. No, somebody, did she say Rach?
She did. She said Rach was fine, so I'm assuming that's what she was referring to.
Okay. Oh, Rach will work. Okay. What? Oh my god, you
Well, isn't it supposed to be the bane of evil?
Yes. What color do you want?
Or she wanted mustard.
Ash. Oh, mustard and Rach. Okay, so we can write the name and...
Can I squirt the mustard?
You can squirt the mustard. Hang on, though. I'll just take a hug. I like wedding dresses. Don't like trashing them. I just support you. I support you. I hug you right back, Master Rogue. Sad thing is, I like wedding dresses too. And there's a part of me that thought, I could just donate it. I'm actually going to donate the veil. But I just needed something a little bit more cathartic. I needed a little bit more excitement. I need a little bit more closure than that. And wedding dresses actually aren't totally donatable anyways. So, Rach, is there any place you want me to write it?
On the book.
Okay. There you go. Yes. Bryson can do the mustard.
Where should we start?
Oh, this is so painful to do to a $1,500 dress. Get the pledges in, guys. Get the pledges in. Let's make it worth it. Earn it.
I have to dump it on it.
No, just squirt it. Don't really dump it.
It's
just
hard.
I know it's hard. That's what she said. Oh! God, this is so painful. As someone who poshes, and stuff, this is so painful. Okay, that's good.
One more.
Oh, so painful to watch. Okay, so here we've got Rach. This is hard to do on.
Yeah, this.
On lace. But we're gonna do it. Oh, that mustard smells. Okay. So we're writing Rach on here.
There's another 10.
We get another 10. What's that one for?
They didn't say.
Who was it?
Aaron.
Oh, thanks, Aaron. What's Aaron want on here? So there is Rach. So we got Rach on the boob. We got mustard here. Oh my god.
We can just throw a little bit of sand at it.
Okay. Committing to this is really hard. It was
Well, it's
really
too
hard.
late.
But
We're
now that
already
we're
halfway.
now that we're going, let's do this. Let's keep going. So we're at 302. $200 so you can see David address, guys. Do you want to name Aaron? Katie says, it's gone midnight here and I have to get up early tomorrow, but this is just too funny to leave. By the way, me and my therapist had a great talk Thursday, so I'm feeling good right now. This is my therapy. This is my therapy at the moment. Oh, this feels so good. I was scared. I was genuinely scared. My heart was
Aaron,
racing. I was
what was
having
the name of that
anxiety.
crazy chick that messaged you a million times?
Oh, yeah, what's crazy girl's name, Aaron? T. Montgomery says, write Dawn on there.
Sorry,
Sorry.
farted on it.
Bryson just farted on it. Write the name Dawn. That's what said okay. Is there a color? You want to pick a color for Tim?
Let's see what Tim wants.
Her name is last month. What month is it now? I don't remember what month it is anymore.
Oh,
February.
January.
January. Her name's January? Are you kidding me? Her name's January?
That's an awful last name. Or name.
Last name.
So let's write Dawn. Oh, my ex's name. So we have my ex's name, Dawn, and then January. Okay.
X's name might be a little
I'm just
bit-
gonna do my ex's initials because I don't. Well, it's a pretty common name.
Hey.
I'm just gonna do initials for
Tell
you.
him the full
initials-
name so someone can find him and.
initials, yeah.
No,
Let's
Bryston.
not-
Bryston.
Oh, sorry.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
say anything.
So I'm gonna
I didn't
put.
specify.
I'm gonna put initials. This is really hard to write on. And then we have Dawn. Did he say a color? No, it's not. It's not. Her name last month is not important. That was last month's news. Oh, okay, that was last month's news. First live! I love you too! This is a crazy live to be your first live. Usually we just sit down and share our wins and struggles, but I'm trashing my old wedding dress, so. Oh, Aaron, my brain is just gone, okay? Okay. I'm looking forward to the Wolverine claws. Okay, so we have.
We haven't had any projectile donations.
We haven't had any projectiles. Nobody wants me to shoot a bow and arrow at it.
Yeah, I was looking forward to the bow and arrow.
I think Aaron wants to shoot the bow and arrow. Somebody
I-
needs to pledge for Aaron to shoot the bow and arrow at it.
And there's a
I was
rusty
gonna
arrow.
say going all Legolas, but I have a connotation to Legolas. Okay. So we have Dawn. We have initials. We have Rach. We have mustard. We have dog crap. Ugh. I swear to God, I would love to see that.
Thing in the frame so I can
Okay.
actually see.
Well, I can't without covering the dress. So this is just a reminder of everything. Oh, we got 10. Amanda's choice. Woo!
So that's 15 total for Arthur. He didn't mention
said my
anything
choice.
before, so.
And Tim also said my choice.
So you get to pick two things.
It's so hard. It's so hard to choose.
The blowtorch is the most exciting. I'm surprised
I know the
no one's done
blowtorch. Nobody's requested the blowtorch yet. So yeah, we do have that here. What do you think?
That one should be under T. Montgomery's $150.
If T wanted it,
Yeah.
we're torching this thing at the end. I swear.
Even if no one donates, we're still torching.
Nope. We have to get it. We have to get the do it the right way. Let's see. We're gonna say black like the heart. Okay.
Paint a
Where's
heart.
my heart? Where would the
Right
heart be?
here.
My heart is not in my.
No.
Oh my God, that makes me think of Harry
Neville.
Potter. Yeah,
And
Neville. Harry's right here.
E
Yeah.
looks like
Black heart.
No, you gotta draw it on the tummy
Nope.
because
Drawing a black.
E looks like Neville,
A little bit, yeah. No, not a little bit, a lot of it.
except
Even Neville
he was
thought so.
fatter.
So got a black heart there. Been
What was that
watching
one
for a
for?
long while. Said my choice. That was my choice, was to draw the black heart.
Okay.
Burn, baby, burn. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Yippee yo yippee yay. I can't dance, by the way. So yeah, we
You suck at
have-
dancing. No offense.
We have,
Did you write Dawn already?
yes, Donna's here. Rach is here.
So we still have
joking, you're a great dancer.
$22 from David.
Okay, so 22 from. Did David already get his request in?
I don't.
Get your requests in, my loves.
Oh.
I'll dance too. I'm just having fun. I'm not actually trying to dance.
I know, you're a great dancer.
I'm not saying I'm a great
And
dancer, but
we
You're an
have.
awesome
in the end, it
Is it
doesn't
raining?
even
'Cause I feel
matter.
like-
No, it's the
So
sap off the
Orlando
tree.
donated 50 and 44, total of
Okay.
90. So if you wanted to do.
Oh, so Orlando, do you want the blowtorch? Orlando did get the torch.
You donated
I
enough
am-
for it, so you can choose that one if you want.
No,
I
it's not
am-
sap, it's-
I am really Aaron says, should I come over so I can burn it? I was traumatized. Honey, you can come over and you can be part of the finale with me. Aaron's like a 20-minute drive, so you might get to see Aaron live today too. I think that you can help. I think you've earned it after. I know we're partially joking around here, but guys, I cannot tell you how many times I called Aaron in the middle of this journey. Okay,
Acorn.
there were
Not to be
times.
confused with me.
Yeah, not to be confused with my fiance. My fiance. Aaron was the person. There was a time I literally locked myself in the bathroom at a dog client's house because, again, my ex was just chasing me around and would not let me walk away, would not let me disengage, would not let me take a breath or cool down or anything, kept following me and stuff. And finally, I locked myself in the bathroom, called Aaron, and said, I need you to come get me. I need you to help me. And he came and picked me up. So he has definitely been there from the beginning.
Orlando
Please
wants
put the
to-
name on the dress, Michelle.
So put Michelle.
Do you have a
and-
color preference?
What was Michelle's favorite color? So it'll be just extra.
Yeah, what was her favorite color? We're gonna get her. Oh my gosh, we're gonna hit that 500 and David's gonna hit that. David says, I honestly can't think of a name. I suppose this should be a good thing. Yeah, okay, red.
What's the total
David will
right now?
fly all the way
Michelle.
over here and put it on.
No, David can't do that.
I'm joking.
I started watching you and your reactions to music years ago, and it's helped me more than you could ever know. I love you and your story is so relatable and comforting. Thank you, and I love you too. This is a chapter of that story ending today. So let's get Michelle in red. God, this is the most fun I've had in forever. Ugh, this is so much cooler than selling it on Poshmark.
This is so much cooler than like the average thing I do in one day.
I'm getting Sharpie all over me. Let's get a check on the baby.
Okay, wait.
The baby's in her swing sleeping. We have the door open so we can just be clear.
Pine cone.
I hope I spelled Michelle correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Alrighty. It feels
Have you
so good.
Been able to see if there's any PayPal or Venmo.
There's not PayPal or Venmo donations. I have been watching. Yeah, it feels so good, guys, to finally say it all out loud. Because the more I say it out loud, the more I'm going, wow, this was really bad. And I was in total denial about it. And
Someone
I
hurry up and get it blowtorched from getting.
He did get it blowtorched. So yeah. But I thought that I wasn't allowed to talk about it because they're like, well, if you tell anyone, that makes me sound bad.
No, duh.
Your behavior is what makes you sound bad, not me talking about it. Like, the behavior is the bad thing. David says, get to 500 and Amanda can start my modeling career. Oh, Aaron's on his way. Oh my God, Aaron's gonna come do it with us too. Okay, so I think the Aaron will be part of the finale, but
So
we're gonna.
we have 2 blowtorches at this point. So we have
Oh.
one from T Montgomery. So
I think we can start it.
Yeah,
I think
we can start part of
at
it.
Yeah.
I don't. To be clear, we're not burning the entire dress.
Yeah, we're
right
not
now.
burning the whole thing right now. We're just gonna burn some holes in it. But
I don't.
Yeah.
And then
how you thought it
we'll-
would be, but
Oh.
Maybe if enough is donated towards the end, we'll consider doing the.
yeah, we can do the whole
Yeah.
thing. Well, Aaron's coming over to help with that. We did
Yeah.
get the blowtorch, so Aaron can come over to help with that. But oh my God, look, it
just
melts. Oh, that smells awful.
I can smell it over here.
We're gonna burn the name too. Oh, look, it made him small.
Aw.
Poor baby. Again, this is just my way
His
of
heart
processing.
shrunk
Get
25
a-
times that day.
Get a good couple more in there.
Instead of the Grinch being, it's got bigger, 5 times that day? It shrunk 25 times that day.
Yeah, I feel like it did.
I hate people.
I will
Right
not
next
miss
to a
that,
road,
guys.
so.
I will not miss that.
It's still gonna be.
So we have 2 total. So get a couple more in there too, just
Okay.
to
Where should we burn it?
burn the names at this point. I feel like they've earned the right to be burned at this point.
This is so sad.
No, it isn't.
I mean, it's sad and it's happy. It's bittersweet, right? Amanda's dark passenger. Can you unlock the gate for Aaron? This is strangely cathartic for me too. That's what I was hoping for. Yes, Ash says it's great. A burning wedding dress sounds like the cover for a 90s music CD, right? Of course it stinks when burned. I didn't realize that it kind of melts. Like it's got a plasticky thing to it. Fabric doesn't usually smell that bad, but it's got like this plasticky thing going on. It's turning red here. Yikes. Yikes on bikes.
It's not gonna actually catch fire.
Hey, I made a book sale too. Yay! Can you think of any other experiences that I'm forgetting as we wait to show the picture of David? We haven't got the bow and arrow yet, or the...
No, we haven't got the bow and arrow yet.
You can see the flies gathering.
Brian says, oh yeah, it feels good.
Put the thing back up there
Okay,
again for
so...
people. Is there a way to reverse the camera? I don't know if they can do that.
I don't know. I don't think there's a way to reverse the camera. So yeah.
This is backwards. I apologize, guys.
Dave or Bryson, do you want to read it off?
Dog poop /
Yeah, come over here so
I can read it from here.
But they can't hear it from here.
Oh, sorry, guys. Dog poop / spit is $5. Paint is $10. A name is $25. A projectile, aka the bow,
or the throwing knives.
Or the throwing knives.
Give me the knives, guys. Give me the knives.
Is
$30. Still have Wolverine claws too.
Yeah, we still have the Wolverine claws. Nobody wants the Wolverine claws. Nobody wants to see me don those things.
Sword / claws is $50. Clippers is $75. What? You gonna nail clip them to death?
No, the big clippers.
I'm gonna go grab some nail clippers. Blowtorch is the $90. People have already done that, and the special request is $100.
So if you have anything,
still lots more to burn.
Yeah, guys, if there was something that I didn't think of, and you are just that much more creative than me, I want to hear your shadows and your dark passengers. All right, I want to hear your suggestions. And like I said down at the bottom, we hit our minimum of $250. So getting to see David in the dress picture is $500. If we want to try and recoup the cost, I mean that'd be great. That's $1,500, but that's just a FYI thing. But finally being free, priceless.
Mom, if I give you $1, would you just punch that dress really, really haymaker hard?
Sure. Bryson's gonna give me $1 to punch it. Katie Play says, yeah, I might not stay for when you burn it. Slightly traumatized from my brother setting fire to his... Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, just bed at night when I was 8. Yeah, I completely understand that. Make sure to keep yourself safe first and foremost. You know your boundaries and your limits. Watch the square says, I would. I think I've missed. I agree, this is helpful for me too. Amy Nicole says, I went through a divorce after 18 years. Well, here's to all of the people who thought we weren't good enough. What are you giving me $1 for to punch it?
Really, really haymaker
Look,
hard.
I have cash now. Where am I supposed to keep
cash? That is not cash.
I mean, it is technically cash.
Cash is a physical form of money.
You know, I'm gonna punch it and I'm gonna get mustard on it.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh gosh. I'm not gonna punch the mustard.
Punch it haymaker hard though.
Gross, but awesome. Now I have mustard on me. I guess I'll just wipe it off with this dress. Oh god.
There's no way that...
Aaron, when you get here, the side gate is unlocked.
Aaron, you gotta punch it too. If I give
my suggestion would be adding fresh pee and poop, but don't think you can do that live on YouTube. I cannot. I can do the fresh dog poop, but I cannot do anything else.
And, like pee all over it, and it won't show that part, right? Is that...
I don't think we can show that. I still think that is restricted. I don't want to do anything that could possibly get us in trouble. Bryson was saying he could turn his back to the camera, but I just don't want to risk anything that could possibly get us in trouble.
Hey, Aaron, if I give you $1, will you punch
Oh, it got on your bracelet, that's why. Bryson, I'm so sorry I have to take off our friendship bracelet for a minute. I kept trying to figure out, I'm wiping it off and it keeps getting on me again. It's because it got on the charm of Bryson's friendship bracelet that he made me for Christmas. So I guess I'm just wiping it off everywhere, and now it's...
I'm gonna give Aaron $1 and he's got a punch at Haymaker hard
Put
too.
that
Mustard everywhere.
to this side. Put the box to the side of it. You can't really see the stuff that's on there anyway.
Can I do that?
Oh, there we go. Cool. Now people can see it, I think, right? Can you see that? Go crazy, crazy. La 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 la. If you ever release music, take a picture looking completely unbothered while the dress is burning behind you. Aaron, you do have to get a picture when we actually torch
get a
it.
video.
Yeah.
We'll
Love your reaction videos. Long time watcher. You're one of my favorites here. Aw, thank you, Michael. This is just a release day. This is Amanda's purge day. Oh, thought I heard the baby. We're being hyper vigilant about the baby. We cannot come this far and not get to reveal David.
Aaron's got to do it now
what's
too.
the total at?
322. I love it on
24.
Oh, 324. Okay, 324. Let me make sure we haven't got any pledges outside of this. We've not.
Move out the way, Mom. He's pulling up his sleeve.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Aaron's about to jump in here for all this shit that he had to put up with. Oh, he wants you to hit it.
I know.
Careful, because the mustard will splatter everywhere. Oh, look. Show him your outfit. Somebody might recognize the inspiration for this. Who can tell us where this is inspired from? Have you been? Oh, yeah, you have been streaming. I was going to say.
I don't think so. I've been behind the scenes most of this time.
No, I meant before, but then I realized, yes, we've done videos together.
I'll give you a hint.
Serious issue. My YouTube live stream are being targeted by bots. Oh, gosh, sorry.
So I haven't really punched anything since I broke my wrist.
I did. I put my ex's initials on it, Damon.
Punch it as hard as you can.
This will feel interesting.
Yes! Lass knows it. Dexter. Yep. He's got his Dexter outfit on, ready to rock and roll. So he can get in on this too. You can pledge for Aaron too if you want.
Aaron. Falcon.
Wait. Hang on. I'm gonna pick it up and get a better angle of this.
Falcon.
Good
Punch.
Yeah. Oh.
It got on you.
Need to make it juicy.
Ew. Did you have to make it moist?
Aaron, like,
It had to be moist.
Now I smell like mustard.
Yeah, this whole backyard's gonna smell like mustard for freaking.
Mom, look, there's some on the wall.
Oh my God, there is. There's mustard on the far wall over there. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Like mulch.
Well, I might actually do live streams like this from now on. I much prefer them on my phone. I can
Just
see the
destroy
total.
some of the clothes that you can't sell.
Aaron broke his wrist. That's how he got out of the basement. He did actually break his wrist. Yes, there's mustard on there. There's poop. There's names. There's fire. We got this.
We did we forget to replace the... Oh, we forgot to replace the plates.
Yeah.
Is David gonna
We need
escape?
176 more to reveal the picture of David. Aaron is on his way, so we're going to have a special guest here. So he'll be here in the next 15 minutes or so
And then I
to
can
join
make
in on the
him punch
fun.
a haymaker on.
Right? Oh, Aaron's big boy. He's gonna take this thing down. Also, well, you know what? I'll wait.
You shank it.
The dress is out. But why though? Seems so random. What seems random?
Taking out the dress.
Oh, why are you punching a dress? Oh, so this is my old wedding dress, and this is just part of my healing journey. I needed kind of a symbol. I needed closure. I needed to close that chapter in a very hands-on way. I'm a person that I have to have rituals. I have to have symbols. That's why I have my parents' wedding bands. I have things like that.
I think it has some mulch.
It's much easier for my brain to accept that a chapter's closing if I have a very very tangible symbol of it. But yeah, one person, it's gonna take like one or two people to
Shank it.
send this David thing out. This isn't even sharp, Bryston.
So,
I think maybe like
I mean, it's not like the blowtorch is doing anything. Ew, you got mustard,
I got
on,
mustard
the
on the dagger. Yeah, so this isn't actually sharp, but we do have, guys. So the sharps, let's see, the claws are 50. So the claws are 50. I have full-blown Wolverine claws here. They are actually sharp. Like these are actual
hurt.
sharp claws. It's gonna hurt me a little bit to to use these, but I want to play. I want to use the Wolverine Freddy Krueger claws. So let's get that done, and that'll put us almost, like, we'll be very close. We're getting very, very close to revealing David here.
How much?
Good night, Katie.
How much do we need?
We're at 322 and we need 500, Bryson. How much do we need? Oh!
We're at 20.
Be careful of those. Oh yeah. To be clear, guys, we are being very careful. Like, we have water and stuff. We are
The bees for the mustard.
Oh, there's a bee getting the mustard. We are taking precautions, so we are not just being all willy-nilly with things, but oh.
That's a good question.
Ooh,
Sure,
who would win, Freddy Krueger or Wolverine? Ooh.
Because Wolverine can heal.
Wolverine can heal, but Freddy Krueger is immortal.
Does
I think Freddy would win.
Yeah, I think Freddy.
He would
can manipulate the dream world.
He would make
But
Wolverine go insane.
Yep.
And
Dexter was my
already
guess
is.
with a question mark, like in Jeopardy. What?
Here's one. Aaron, plug your ears. This would be a little bit of
No,
a spoiler.
don't give spoilers to anything.
because other people might be in the
Yeah.
same
Yeah,
spoiler.
sorry.
These look kind of good on me, right? I like these a bit too much.
But in the comics, Deadpool or Wolverine, gets manipulated by basically death, and he has seen so much that nothing affects him.
Yeah.
Literally the only thing that affected him was getting shot in the head, which makes him lose his memory.
Thank you. That makes sense. Oh.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah, we can't starve the child. I am not leaving here until we show everyone this
Until
picture.
Aaron gets here.
Well, Aaron has to get here, and we have to hit the 500 so we can reveal David.
So we're at
We're at 322.
322.
The picture of David in the dress is in here, and that is the 500. So if we hit a 500,
We have $178.
yeah,
left.
we're 100. Are we 178?
Yeah.
178 away.
Yeah, because the money I gave you.
No,
Wait,
I'm
it's at
sorry,
124.
176. Sorry.
Okay, 176 because he had given us $2. So you can use Super Chat, Super Sticker here. You can use Venmo or PayPal. But yeah, there's a picture in here of David Gaps in the wedding dress. Aaron is almost here. Guessing David is the ex. No, David is here in the stream. David is my right-hand man here on the channel. I'm not gonna mention the ex's name because I don't want anyone trying to, cause him harm or harass him or anything. So I'm not gonna say the name.
It's a very, very
David is
common-
not the ex. He is here. He is here in the chat. He's a regular here in the community. And he
Helps out a
signed
lot.
himself up. Yep, he helped out. He just wanted to offer this because, well, this is therapeutic. Like, this is something that's allowing a release. It's allowing a lot of emotions to process. We are also still in the middle of this move situation, so we're also raising money for that. Demon says, "No spit on my grave." 3 moments. Tia says, "I fear her so much." Go Aaron. Unfortunately, I have to get off. I have a leaders meeting, Amanda. I'm glad you can set this behind you. Thank you so much, Orlando.
Thank you,
I hope you have a good
Orlando.
night. Thank you for the pledges. This stream will be live later to watch back on, so you can see all of the grand finale stuff. And so you can see Aaron come by.
I'm starting to get hungry, and it's a school night.
Okay, I understand, Pumpkin. Bryson's over here starving. Actually, I didn't think about it. Yeah, I have to pump fairly soon. So we've already been on for an hour and 23. That David has a little shame. We've been on for an hour and 23. Aaron's on his way. We want to hit the 500 so we can expose David. We can expose David.
Wow, that sounds really naughty.
Okay. Let's see. Any more names anybody wants to get on here?
Or the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Let's get at least one bow and
I
arrow
need to
donation.
go all Katniss Everdeen over here, guys.
I want the second book, by the way.
Okay. Got the bow and arrow.
The poo.
You're gonna have to hold it when somebody pledges for that. But yeah, got a bow and arrow here, so we can shoot arrows through it.
That probably isn't gonna.
Oh gosh, Scott's like, what's up, Amanda? Somebody better fill Scott in on what's going on here today. Yes, the dress scene. We have bow and arrow, we have Wolverine claws. You guys aren't letting me have the fun here.
I'm so excited for the new Wolverine game that's coming out on PS5.
Mwah. Mwah. Nobody loves me. One chapter closes, a new one begins. Yep, absolutely.
There's mustard on everything.
Yeah, there's gonna be mustard coming out our ears for quite some time. We haven't gotten a pledge in a little bit. I'm scared. Would love to see your bow skills. So
$30 pledges will get
yep,
a
$30 pledge is the bow and arrow. Scott says, Amanda Dearheart, if I had money, I would pledge yesterday. I had $5 in my account.
Don't put yourself out.
Yeah. Don't put yourself out for us. We're having some fun. We're struggling too, and that's part of the reason we're here. But yes, $30 gets Amanda going Katniss every day, and you can use this Super Chat Super Sticker, PayPal, or Venmo. Scott Clark, emotional purging from a toxic ex, and being able to say the words, he is toxic. What do vegans hunt with a bow? Apparently, dresses. I don't get paid until Friday. That's Aaron, I bet. No, I'm just kidding. Did you just hear that, guys? They're just like, she okay? Is she still perfect?
Yeah.
I have sand that got stuck in my lip gloss. Oh!
Yep, Aaron's here.
Aaron has arrived.
He drove fast.
Yeah, he's like 20 minutes away, so he did drive. I am vegan, yes. Yet I still have a bow and arrow. Oh, Aaron's never been on a stream before. Oh, we got another 20 from Jason. Thank you, Jason. What are we going to put on there for Jason? Oh, Jason?
Yes,
Do you want a name? Jason, do you want a name? Do you want paint? You want dog crap? What are we doing here? Aaron!
Hello.
Party over here in your Sam Axe shirt, no less.
Yes, of course.
Can you close the gate? So we got 20. We are at 342.
Yeah, a lot like mustard right
So
now.
we have 156 to go before we expose David in the dress. Do you want to come over and say hello?
Oh, okay.
Aaron.
Hi, everybody.
Don't bend down. You'll get
Oh,
mustard
that's
in your
right, yeah.
shirt.
I'm a little
And
bit taller than her.
now that Aaron's here, today is his 30 days sober. So
Yes.
big,
Mm.
mwah,
30 days, no
snaps.
alcohol.
big snaps for Aaron. Snap, 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 snap. Thank you, Jason. What's up?
Wait, is it
So,
that
yeah.
juicy?
I think it's gonna get on your shirt.
Probably.
It's very fluffy.
Probably already is on my shirt.
It is very, very fluffy.
It's okay. I've got
Congrats,
one.
big man. Guys, anybody that's from 90s, look it, and tell me that this is not Big Show.
Well, here's the big show. I had a lot in the army.
I did not see it. I didn't see it. In all these years that we've been friends, I didn't see it until I went back and started rewatching Nitro.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh my God, how did I
Yeah.
not see it?
My
A mini big
favorite-
show. I'm the little big show.
You should see Aaron punch. Aaron punched
Mustard all over my arm.
it. Got all over his arm when he punched it.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
it's
want
all
to.
over the sword. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want mustard all over me.
Jason agrees. It's the Big Show.
It is.
Uh,
When I was in basic training, I always got called the big show.
Dion says, congrats, Aaron. That's not easy.
Thank you. It has been an adventure.
God, I don't think my friend Brandon realized that we came back to it. That we came back to,
The future?
to another stream. So he was wanting to come in and then didn't see it.
We went back to the future.
Ash says I'm a few days sober. Snap, snap, snap. I still remember the Big Show's cameo in Burn Notice. I don't remember him being on burn notice.
I don't remember that either.
Which is actually really funny because he has a Sam Axe shirt on right now that you say that.
Yeah,
I don't remember Big Show being in burn notice. Where is he?
That's about 16.
Oh wait, what?
That's about $16.
Okay, I was gonna say, holy cow. Add it up to either the bow or the claws. Did last pledge before? Look it up to see what that is so we can translate it.
He did.
It is. It's
Okay.
just under $16.
Oh, okay. I think it's still added.
'Cause
Yeah, we're doing streams like this from now on my phone, friends. Thanks, guys. I'm trying.
Ooh.
No, but we've got less than 150 to go.
My
before
favorite character
we reveal. So,
from Monday Night Nitro is Glacier.
God,
so
Glacier
cool.
is so awful. Okay, I think. What do you want to do? What do you want to do first here?
That's whatever. Your show.
My show. You pledged. Did you pledge?
$20.
Yeah. You didn't pick what you wanted.
I picked give it to somebody. Nominate somebody to do something.
So if somebody donates $14, we can combine it with Lassie to do.
With last.
Or no, sorry.
He did 20. So
So 20
Aaron did 20.
So we need still $14 to do the claws.
$14. So if somebody makes like a $15 pledge, we can do the claws. We can do the Wolverine claws, and I. How about you do one? I do one.
Okay.
Come on, $15, guys. We believe in you, Ash. I do. I very much believe in Ash. I remember Big Show being in Jingle All the Way.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I just watched that
he
not
was
long ago.
he was one of like the Santa guards when
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger broke in to to try and steal the Turbo Man doll.
What? I want to watch that movie.
Okay, we will watch that movie. Oh my gosh, I am barefoot out here. I am legitimately barefoot.
Do you want to use my shoes? They
No,
won't
I'm
fit.
okay.
They'll be boats.
I'm okay. We have to post the we have to do the Walter White shoot this coming week too.
If we get the donation.
There's David! David did 20. David is pledging to his own demise here. His own reveal. I think David just really wants this modeling career, friendos.
Spend
Okay.
money to make money.
Yeah, this is David's, this is him just making a deposit on his future modeling career. So we're at 377, 500 to reveal the picture. We're almost there, but this got us enough.
But he's gonna have to model inside the basement.
For some Wolverine claws that I don't know how
Alright, here's
sharp
the
these
question. Are you going to slice
Kitty
it? Or are you
cat
going to
claws,
stab it?
I want to stab it. I don't know what Rayron wants to do.
I'm gonna go for a punching, stabbing motion.
He's gonna go for a punching, stabbing motion. Come on, people. The laugh is gonna be
Make
even
sure
more
that you
demonic
put
once
the
she gets
ones
the
that are
claws.
Right there, 'cause
Yeah.
That's going to bust up your
Yeah, I've already looked at it.
Oh.
This ain't gonna feel good.
Mom,
Yeah, it's not going to feel good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think you can do
You
stronger
can't-
than that.
I can't do it much, or it will rip it
Here,
down.
Bryson, stand behind it and hold it.
Yeah.
No.
I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Okay, so it's very thick. So how do we do this in a way?
slash at it.
I would.
So, you know, Bruce Lee could punch a piece of paper without it
I'm not
moving,
Bruce
like,
Lee!
pull through it.
How do we do
Here, if you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
this? No.
How?
Move to the side. We gotta be safe.
Just.
Actually, I wonder. I was gonna say if we turned it, then it wouldn't be covered in mustard anymore, at least. We haven't even gotten the back. Oh, Aaron has an idea. Please stand by.
Here.
Hey, there's a
I've
bee-
got an idea.
She's
there's a bee
Wolverina.
drinking
Hold on,
your stuff.
I got an idea.
Hello,
You
Ryan.
know, there's a bee drinking your stuff.
That's fine. It's allowed to. I can be a flexible prop.
I can-
For
okay, no, don't.
Inside it, and you can kind of stab that.
Because the veil's in there, is gonna donate that.
Oh,
so,
the veil?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Take out the
I
veil.
am donating part.
Let's do.
You got the veil. Then.
Are you saying that you stand? Is that?
Yeah, he stands
Here.
with that.
I'll just hold it with this one.
No, that's.
That's not safe.
Oh, I'm not a safe person.
We gotta be safe on YouTube. We
Oh,
can't.
fair.
We can't do dumb things. I just.
Take the veil out and just put it on the couch for a minute. And
That's she still won't let me do that.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, because it's still not safe for him to be standing behind it. Hello, Jake. You are here for the party. Eugene's here. You guys are late, but you arrived. Better late than never. You guys, we are so close to seeing David in a dress. Okay, so we've been trashing my wedding dress. You can pledge as Aaron gets this ready. I'm gonna hold this up since we had a few of our newbies come in. You can pledge to decide what I do to the dress. And once we get to 500, we're gonna reveal the picture of David Gaps in the dress.
You guys does it take to
Yeah.
set up
So-
the door?
Dog poop, paint, name, the projectiles, the sword, the claws, the clippers, the blowtorch,
Oh, yeah, hot dog
or
over here.
dealer's choice.
They put a board inside of it.
They do, yeah.
But
Board
this,
by
this
hand.
allowed to go through. Okay, so there's a box right there. So if you go
Okay.
right this area and
Let
do
me
it,
move so you don't
do it nice
cross
and
hook
hard.
me.
It's not gonna tear it off.
No,
Not
not with your strength.
No, it did go through.
Cool. Like you mean it. There you go.
You're right, that does hurt a bit, but that is fun.
Um,
That is way too fun. Yeah, last to get to 500.
You gotta put on the mask.
Oh, Brayson's. Oh, it's Aaron's turn.
So
Do
I'm
you
gonna
want?
tell you right now, this is gonna hurt real bad on these hands.
Everybody stand back. Oh God.
Aha! Success! I have made fire!
Oh no!
Yeah.
Aaron, look where the rope went.
Oh, it's
gosh.
just the okay. The rope we can fix. That's what
Yeah.
the dress thing didn't.
I done broke it.
Oh, that part did break. Oh,
I
crap.
saw that coming. What broke?
Well, the broken
Oh, it's
thing
fine.
broke.
We'll figure it
The
out.
thing that breaks broke.
Let the boys figure it out.
That one.
Okay,
Why Amanda's using her left hand. I'm not. I'm using. Oh, yeah. Everything's mirrored. Yeah, we're definitely doing it this way.
Well.
I'm gonna be able to blowtorch it.
So good. I will let you blowtorch it, love bug. Let them get it back up first.
And then we can
Oh my
blowtorch
gosh.
the
We're
hot
less
box,
than
too.
125. If only you had 2 more dresses, you could have done something human synergy. Oh god. Ugh. What is that dress made of? Good lord. It's actually extremely thick. It is very, very thick. Buddy,
Sorry.
no, we're not. Okay with it. That scared me.
That scared the crap
Yeah.
out of me.
Apparently, hey, I guess this is also an ad for Vera Wang, okay? I know that I'm being extra, but I don't want. So they're fixing that right now.
You never want to eat.
Come on, guys. We got to get the last bit.
The nail doesn't want to stick no more.
113 or 111 because we had $2, so 111.
But that may not be long enough.
No, it's not.
Said
Okay,
hi.
I've got slack on this side though.
Got some bow skills. Yeah, we haven't even got to use the bow and arrow yet, or the throwing knives. Oh, my hand's red from that though. As I'm throwing a 4 horseman sign.
Okay, you should have plenty of slack at this point now.
And broke me, huh? You got married in that Arizona heat? No, actually, I went to Minneapolis. Good thing they're tall.
No, that
Gosh.
screw came out.
Oh god. Okay.
You guys don't have a lot of sturdy hanging equipment here.
No.
It's dinner time.
I would hold it.
What do you want for dinner? You can go start some. Okay, you can go start yours. Grayson's gonna go start some nuggies.
We're
He's
supposed to watch
hungry.
the
Here,
Olympics.
give me a hammer.
We will, I promise. Even if we have to stay up late, we will, okay? I have to go to a kitty soon too. I have a kitty drop in, so I have to go do that here soon too. Yes, everybody's tall next to me. I'm only 5'4", and they are at least 6 foot. I saw chili peppers in there. There's no way, like, we gotta get to the reveal. So we gotta hit the 500 so we can reveal
Here,
David.
Can you
But we're just gonna torch the. Oh my God,
hand it up?
guys!
I hand it up to you.
That's commitment. Oh, so we gotta get to the 500, and we gotta go. We're gonna burn it. We're gonna torch it. Wow, it's getting really cold up there now.
I got the mustard on me.
Oh, I hope that doesn't stain that shirt.
Well, it's gonna blend right in now, isn't it? Can you tie that shirt?
Ooh.
Thanks. Mustard.
Torch it, torch
Hey, can you bring me a
torch it.
paper towel when you come down?
We gotta get this last like 120 something, dude.
You have to choose mustard.
I already kicked that high.
I mean, mustard was a great choice, but yeah.
Oh, we've been trashing the dress, Malik. We've been trashing it. So we got grand finale going on. We're trying to raise 500 to expose David gaps in this dress, and just to help out with the current situation going on, where we had 60 days to vacate and to have an emotional release for me.
So I think we can agree Aaron doesn't do any more punching thingies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, probably not.
So we got bow and arrow. We got
We did get bone.
paint. Did we get bow and arrow?
Oh no, I thought you said
No.
was gone.
I don't think somebody's pledged it yet. You should have a fire extinguisher, of course. We have water and stuff, too. Okay.
I was hankering for some hot dogs.
Right.
Anyone wants some
It
hot
smells
dogs?
like it.
This is just
You got me.
fire! It's on fire! Fire! Fire, 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 fire. There's a reason, David. There's a reason. This one? What?
Nothing.
We can't show. We're
Yeah.
gonna show this. We're gonna show this very happy picture of this family. That is the stock photo. But Bryston is wanting to burn a photo as his way of release.
Picture on the other side.
Yeah, there's a picture on the other side of this that Bryson is wanting to burn for his release. So,
Put it
actually,
in
we're gonna put it in the fire pit.
Here. My hands have been through a lot of
Put
burns.
it in the hole in the dress.
Okay. Put it here. I'll let you do that. Just make sure that that picture's facing out. Nana's fire dance is close to her happy dance. Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough, buddy. Okay,
I
stop.
think.
Bryson!
Yikes! I think I caught too much of it on fire. Well,
Fire, fire, fire!
yikes!
Did we get it out?
Yeah.
Gotta come over here.
You're fine. It's not burning
Okay.
anymore. goodness.
Look, it's smoking. It's smoking.
See, that's the fire they want.
That is probably the fire everybody wanted.
You don't know how to start a real fire, Mom.
Yeah.
My kid's a
You
pyro.
don't need no water.
Well,
Let
let
the
me know when you know how to, let me know when you put out
burn.
fire with your hand.
Because it's actually really perfect
Yeah, I'd
here
take
right
my
now.
hand, put it in the water. and
Fire
splash it
baby.
out.
So I think we could probably stay for another 10 minutes or so. We are so close. We are so close to hitting that.
I think
Look.
we are.
Just about. Very
Yeah.
close.
We're so close.
Just cleaning some burnt nylon off my finger.
Is it 360 or 380?
It's 377.84 right now. Oh, plus
with
his two.
Bryson, so we're
So
we basically need
79, so-
$120 to.
Yeah, so we have $120 to show David. He doesn't want us to use the word expose. He's a very sensitive soul. Take care of her.
Yeah, I told him.
Oh, sorry, Aaron.
I didn't do
Okay, so yeah, we have about 10 minutes to get this last 120. So we gotta get off. I gotta pump.
Yeah, you
Aurora's-
were never gonna find
Aurora's
somebody
waking
that
up.
does anything.
Yeah. Wedding dresses are notoriously hard to sell anyway, plus I am a smaller size, so it would have been a very niche item.
My thigh missing that.
Yeah, it would have been very niche. Ashes to ashes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to call it at the 2 hour, whether we make it or not. Fingers crossed that we do. I'm wanting to for everybody, for this to end on a happy, like fun, uplifting note. So I really hope that we do meet it. Also, like I said, move situation has been weighing on me. I just want all this to be over. We need a part 2.
We have part 2. Whatever donation you get gets whatever damage to the dress.
No, I just want to be done with it. I want to be done with it. I want it out of my energy, out of my bubble, out of my
Highest
circle.
donation gets
But yeah.
to figure out where I bury it.
Highest donation gets to figure out where we bury it. That's great. Yeah, I need to pump.
Besides.
I need to pump and eat. So I need to eat and Rora needs to eat. Aaron's back here writing down everyone's pledges and stuff. I have a feeling, note, that the pic will be exposed some way, somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm here.
Not joking. There is a picture in here. Hang on. There is a picture in here of David, okay? Like, actual picture of David in here. So we're not bluffing. We're not joking. I am purging. I am purging bad memories. This is my former wedding dress. I'm purging, letting go, releasing.
And since I'm here, I'm going to cheat and I'm just going to take a look at it.
So, trying to get to $500.
Oh, no.
Pretty saucy.
Okay. May I just say, I just took a peek at it. You guys really do want to see it, and then you want to unsee it very quickly after seeing it. But I promise you, it's worth the look.
It's good. It's good. Thank you for your videos. I have depression, anxiety. Your videos help more than you know. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I can bring some kind of peace. It always boggles my mind, you know, because I just feel like I'm trying to share, trying to hold space, trying to be honest, and this is as honest as it gets. It's torching a dress, right? I'm getting nervous again. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting anxious. So what's it gonna be next? It's been a whole few minutes since we've done anything. We still haven't gotten a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
I thought.
I don't know if bow and arrow is the safest decision in the backyard.
There's
we've
nothing
done.
behind it.
There's a house.
I'm not gonna shoot that high.
We're better shots than that.
Yeah, come on, give me some credit.
We practice in the house.
My ex hurt me very badly, did a lot of damage, and I'm just closing that chapter. I'm letting go. I don't, to be clear, I don't wish anything bad. I don't wish anything ill upon him. This is my way of processing my feelings, not me saying I want violence to him or anything like that. Oh no, is it okay? It went out for a minute.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, one night you watch a woman talk about Slipknot, then before you know it, she's got you in a wedding dress. Life. Yeah. Yeah, David had just fallen into the channel like everyone else, and here we are. I'm glad Tom's here as well. Oh, my boobs hurt. My boobs hurt, guys. Come on, we gotta hit it. My boobs hurt.
Wasn't he a Dodgers fan too?
Yes, why?
That was Tom's picture. I just thought that was kind of.
Oh, that is funny. I'm happy to see you in a healthy enough place to do this and handle it in such a comedic way. I'd actually talked to my therapist about this quite some time ago, and she said, yeah, do it. Do it! I'm a big Jesus guy, but I always love seeing people deal with things in their own healthy ways. I have to go now. Where's the Doors music? Life does hurt sometimes.
That really burned through the dress.
Nothing like leaving someone who did you wrong. That liberating, freeing feeling is amazing. That's what I, like, that was the bottom of this, where it was like $250 minimum to trash the dress, $500 to get David. The dress itself cost $1,500, so I was just putting that there for information. But yeah, finally being free is freaking priceless, and there's always a way out. I just want to say that there was a lot of control going on. I thought that I couldn't leave. I did not feel safe for quite some time, and not because necessarily of physical abuse. I didn't feel emotionally safe. I didn't feel like it was okay for Brayston. Like, I thought it was best for him, for me to stay with him. But yeah, I didn't know how to leave, and I didn't think I could, and I didn't think I should, and I had people telling me to stay even though I was being horribly mistreated. So if you are in this situation, whether you're in the marriage, whether you're in a relationship, whether you need to leave, or whether you're in the healing process, I see you, and you are so much stronger than they have conditioned you to believe. Yep, fear is a big thing that keeps you trapped. David says, 500 to get me. Did I not read the fine print? Good night, Ryan.
Mom, you wanna help me clean your dress off?
No, don't throw water, because it'll get all over all this stuff.
Scooch it over.
No. I need you to go love on her. I know. If she's awake, we gotta go spend time with her. Are you sure? Aww. It's a payment. Timon, Anxiety, yeah. There's a little coin in the sand that Bryson found. Oh, let's see. Last says you have a bunch of people who love you for what you do, being with you and helping you heal. To time of day from now all over the world, you should feel nothing but love. It's been beautiful because there's been so much loss, and there's been so much rejection, and there's been so much struggle. There's been just so much where I feel alone sometimes, or I feel dismissed, or I feel thrown away, I feel not good enough. So it is nice to have that reminder that there are people, you know, that have my back, that care. The thing just dropped. Can you still see? For some reason, we just dropped to like 12 people. Okay. That's weird. I guess everybody just dropped off all at once. I guess I wasn't doing enough.
It's bedtime on the East Coast, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, it's bedtime. It's dinner time and boob time here, so. I am proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you.
We both get to have a celebration today.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you deserve one more
I
of your
deserve a burn.
choice. I think that you deserve to pick your choice for your 30 days.
But I mean, anything that like the sword.
Yeah, where's the night owls at?
The sword would be fun, but obviously this thing's not going to hold up to that.
Yeah, I think the sword would definitely knock it down.
Burning it.
Oh, here, you can write on it.
Nah.
You can write a message on it.
I'm not artistic.
Ketchup, dog crap, knives, baby food.
Oh,
Baby
yeah.
food, simply because that's kind of poetic.
And I'll be puking with it. Eh? I'll burn it.
Baby for the baby. Oh, Bryson's spitting on it. Oh yeah, nobody spit on it.
Well, you didn't give him the option. You went straight to poop.
It says dog poop / spit.
Yeah, you went straight to poop.
Red paint. Oh, Eugene says got cut off. 7 p.m. Carrie moment. We can't make it look pretty Carrie. We need to move it this way a little bit. Otherwise,
Or you know what? You could just.
is B as tall as? Oh, come here, Bryson.
No. Please.
Oh, boy.
No, you gotta.
We are lined up.
Look at this.
It's really hard to see at an angle.
So just have to hold it that way and angle it down a little bit. Yeah.
And then for perspective.
Yeah.
Mom's.
I don't think we're gonna make it, David. I think you're safe. I don't think your modeling career is gonna take off today.
Still taking it out.
No.
Joking. We made it to 320. You gotta.
No. If we do get pledges later, I will post it on the community page. Oh wait! I forgot. We actually had a $25. I forgot to add $25 one that I got from earlier. There was a $25 one that I got from earlier when I posted this on my Facebook. So we're actually at about $400. So we are $100 short. $100 short of getting David. I forgot about that. I got that this morning from Brian. Let's see. So Brian had pledged aujourd'hui, which means today. So Brian had pledged 25. So yeah, forgot about that. So we're a little bit closer. Yeah, he's about an inch taller. It's wild. Yeah, I'm just going crazy over here. No, T, I totally understand, and I appreciate you more than you know, and I'm here with you, you know, cheering you on the whole way. David says 100 more to make my mom proud. Come on, guys. I don't know.
You should let him sneak a peek.
Show some shoulder.
Oh. We gotta do this. I'm not bluffing. We are not bluffing.
Mom, I'll give you a foot massage and some love tonight.
You better.
Yeah, if you just shut up and show it.
I will kiss you.
I will watch 2 episodes of Breaking Bad with you.
You already owe me Breaking Bad. That was your Mother's Day
2.
present. Can you think of any other crazy stories that I'm
3.
forgetting?
Tons.
Would you like to come share while
No,
we have
they're not YouTube.
we have 6 more minutes?
They're not YouTube safe ones. I could just embellish on all the ones that are already there.
That's fair.
What will it take?
Let's take her to Simple Plan, get her on stage, ask her in front of an entire audience of people to marry me, knowing that's her damn dream.
Yeah.
Both of those things all in one, rolled into one ball.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then have Bryson there at the same time, so he's all excited, so she can't say no because he's excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trifecta of get Amanda to do exactly what you wanted to
Yeah,
do.
it was manipulation. And he, you know what I found out? I don't know if I told you about this. I found out he even lied about the proposal because he said he'd been planning it and he talked to them all in advance and everything. And he made this whole elaborate story when really he'd printed out a piece of paper and handed it to the manager beforehand.
Nice.
So he even lied to me about the proposal.
Gotta learn how to lie like that.
Smoke it like a cheap cigar. I think
And we have
he's gonna get some more paint on here. Actually, we didn't get any ketchup. If it's gonna be a hot dog, it's gonna be a hot dog.
Might as well.
You should put it on, Mom. Ooh, Aaron, you should put it on.
Yes.
Aaron, you should put it on.
What, the dress?
Yeah.
It wouldn't even fit on his toe.
No. Call me fat, thanks.
Wow, Mom.
You're not a size 1.
Wow, way to back it up.
Wow, Mom, you really just doubled down.
But you know,
I'm feeling so
it's all
good
about
myself.
that bass. About that bass. No trouble. This is gonna be
That's an ironic
wild
song because
cleanup.
we're gonna have no bass in it.
Yeah, it is an ironic song. I always thought that too. Okay. All right, we're winding down in our last 4 minutes. I don't think we're gonna make it right now, but if we do get pledges later, so you can pledge by Venmo or PayPal. If we do get pledges, if we do hit the 500, so right now we're about 400. So if we do get that other 100, I will post it over on the community page. So make sure to stay tuned. We have 4 more minutes now, so let's see if somebody swoops in. If not, I'm sure that we will get a pledge later. I'll post it over on the community page, but I won't get to have all the reactions in live time. So I hope we do it right now. Yep, there's the PayPal, Venmo, or you can use the super chat or super sticker function. Come on, we're in the last couple of minutes.
There's nothing in the way.
Oh, Bryson wants to throw just some water on it.
My phone.
Ooh. Oh, you have no idea seriously how good that feels to just know that that thing is going. Oh, and tomorrow's trash day, so it's going in the trash. We're gonna burn it. It's gonna go in the trash. I think we should just burn it. You wanna participate in burning it?
I don't think you can burn it anymore.
Oh, we can. Oh, no, actually, we do need to be kind of careful about how we do it because it's gonna torch. It's gonna. Well, you put water on it, so hang
That's
on.
what I just.
Let's be safe about this. Let's have some water.
I'll get some more water.
No, I need you to get the big. I don't think we brought it out here actually. The big thing of water. Bryson, fill that and fill that pitcher right there. I swear we had water, but apparently we do not. So we're gonna have the grand finale. Got a couple more minutes. I really want to show this picture live on stream. I don't want to just post it on the community page, largely because I printed this thing. Okay, like I made it a point to print it because I thought we'd hit it. Want to show it on stream. Yes, it's a wedding dress. We're trashing it. You can pledge if you want us to write a name on it. Okay, so if you want to get the last minute pledges in, it's $25 for a name. So if you want us to write a name on here before we burn it, let's give that last couple minutes to write a name on here before we burn it. So that if four people pledge for a name that we can write on here before we burn it, that will get us to being able to show David, to expose David before we go, because I really have to go. I really have to go pump, and it is way past dinner time for us, and I have to go do a kitty cat. It is $25 for a pledge to write a name. To write a name on the dress, it's $25.
This dress is
But it's done. It's over. Look, some of it's done all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Did it go all the way through?
Yeah. You were here for the beginning too.
Mhm.
Here for the beginning and the end.
I was here when he was in a
Here.
stroller.
Yeah.
Do it in the back.
Oh, I'm
since
kind of
there's no water
sad. I'm
there.
kind of bummed. I was
What?
hoping we get to show the picture of David.
Oh, yeah.
Have a funny finale, you know?
You know what?
But I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting really dizzy from being hungry, and I'm trying to stand
Aaron's
to
started.
wait.
Hey, I'll give you a back massage and 2 episodes of Breaking Bad and
You already promised me Breaking Bad. I was already
some
going to
geocaching. We gotta show the picture of David though.
Oh, okay. We gotta go. So we gotta.
Catch it on fire.
Yes. Thank you guys for sharing. Okay, let's. Oh, we didn't even get to cut it. Let's. You don't work.
You don't want to cut like a piece of it off like they did back in the old Scotland times. Keep it like a little lock of hair.
Nope. I want no part of it. No energy. Man, these don't cut. Well, that sucks. No. Go get the scissors out of the door. I'm stalling now because I really wanted to hit the goal. Go get the scissors.
Maybe you just suck at cutting.
Oh, thanks. Nope. Stop.
They don't work.
Where should I cut?
Cut the stomach open.
Cut.
It's already open.
Yikes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cut it all the way to the back.
We're gonna turn this into a hoochie.
Actually, cutting most of it so when we burn it, if I have to cut it off to let it drop, I can just cut it while it's on
So
fire.
cut the bottom.
Yeah, cut most of it.
Okay. There's ketchup every flipping
Oh
way.
yeah.
The mustard's further. You're right. I should add more mustard.
No, please don't add more mustard.
No more mustard. No, please, Lord. This is worse than sticky hands.
Oh my god, there are so many layers to this. I can just cut and cut and cut. There's so many layers to it.
No,
Look how thick this is.
I can't say that. Some people get mad
Yeah,
at me.
please don't. Yeah, don't upset people right now
Can I
while
do
they're
the
trying to
paint?
help us. Yeah. Where it's in battle. Make it a whole season of Breaking Bad.
His favorite color.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay.
Definitely.
Let's break off that branch right there so that doesn't torch the tree. Okay. I'm sad. I'm sad and happy. I'm happy to be done with this. I'm sad we didn't get to expose David live on stream.
Hey, now it's a.
He's checking over
Somewhat
there.
special.
Wow, it's getting dark. We've been here so long. I've never had a stream this long. Okay.
Do it.
I wouldn't wrap that around like that.
That's just so it keeps it hold
Oh,
it there.
okay.
Held there. That's gonna
Okay.
melt quickly.
All right. I think we do it in pieces so it doesn't just torch.
That's right
Let's
again.
see if it
Burn,
catches that.
bitch!
Hey, weren't you just talking about language earlier?
Yeah. But I gotta let my inner Jesse Pinkman out. Do you have the
Okay.
water?
Get the
Do
water
you have
ready.
water nearby just in
I got
case?
it.
Hang on. We got the bucket of water here.
Tell me when.
Oh my god.
It's your
Oh
call
my
to say
God.
when.
Hang on. Okay.
Hurry up, it smells.
It's gonna smell.
If Eric is watching this, or
That'd be weird.
I just said his first name.
Oh, there we go.
Mom.
Whoa. Whoa.
Mom.
Okay. It's time to
Yep.
go. You ready?
Yep.
That was a lot of water.
Yikes. Yikes.
Told you I had it covered.
That smoke looks healthy. Yeah. So let it be written, so let it be done. And let his name be stricken from every book. Like we're going full-blown Moses.
This is Judge Dredd.
Pharaoh 10 Commandments here.
From like back in Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
We release you upon the wastelands so you can bring justice upon the lawless.
No, David.
The long walk.
Oh, there we got 10. Tonight's the night, and it's gonna happen again and again and again. Has to happen. Love your face so much. Oh my gosh, now we're so much closer. We only need $75. We only need $75 to expose the picture. That was therapy for me too. My boobs hurt, and I'm hungry.
Oh, it's because I'm burning them.
Oh my God. Gotta get some selfies of this. Oh my gosh. Ah. Yeah, so we're less than $100 away. Let's see.
90.
Yeah, because we had $2, $25, so we're at $3.90 plus 25. Yeah, so we're $75. So we just need $75. You need to burn it again. Okay,
Still
but then
burning.
yeah, it's still burning. It's just sitting here chilling, like. And I'm just gonna, hey, we can be like Sam and Michael, just walk away from the explosion.
I didn't bring any
It is on
gasoline.
fire. Yeah, look at this. It's just dripping fire, dripping ash. I'm taking all the selfies to commemorate this moment.
See, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's actually really pretty.
It's a $1,500 fire.
Yeah, that's a very expensive fire. Actually smells kind of good now.
That smells like a hot dog now. No kidding.
Because I needed to let go. I needed to be done with this chapter, and I just needed a very tangible, symbolic release. So, because I had it reminds me of a person who mistreated me, and we're letting it go, and we're raising money. Yes, it was a divorce. And now, whole chapter is over. Yeah, let's. Oh, gotta keep that
there's
open.
the soap part.
Oh. Photo shoot in the remains.
Now
I
with all
love
the
the
mustard.
quote. I love the quote from Brandon. Brandon was quoting some Dexter. Whoa, gross. Oh my god.
I don't know why you would often touch that.
I don't know, because I was curious as to what that was. It's the mustard. I thought it was just some way the plastic was melting. I think we'll get it though. Our project, you know, if somebody would take it. We're burning wedding dress. We're burning wedding dress. We're releasing, letting go. We're $75 away from revealing David in the dress. And I need to go so bad because I need to pump for the baby. And I'm hungry and I have to go to a cat drop-in. But I'm just so bound and determined.
Stalling.
I am just stalling because I really, really want to show David. I want to do it. Bryson's pulling me away. Guys, you have to pledge. You have to pledge. You have to do it. Bryson's dragging me. Okay. Okay. Well, let's put the fire out. Please, sir. Modern art. Yes, indeed. Yes, I am on a new road, and for anybody watching, like, I never thought that I could be in a happy, healthy relationship. I just didn't think that was in my cards because he told me that I was crazy, that, hey,
Sorry.
it's not, we don't play with it like that. He told me I was crazy. He told me that I was not good enough, that I couldn't find someone else, you know, that someone like me would never be able to be happy or be in a healthy relationship. So again, this is to all the people who were told they weren't good enough, that were told that they couldn't do it, that they were told all of these different things. If you have a story, feel free to share it here in the comments, so we can still hold space for you and have understanding and empathy. So you can get to the other side of it, no matter what they tell you, no matter how bad your situation seems, you can get to the other side of it. David says, now I'm having flashbacks to pledge marathons on 80s TV. We had very little to watch back then, right? PBS, exactly. But yeah, I really have to go. But if we do get it, you know what? I'll probably just make a short and expose it there because I can't stand to just post it in the community, but I will post it in the community too. But thank you guys so much for being part of this chapter, for finally allowing me to close it, to be done, to get rid of this. Like, it's out of my space, it's out of my energy. And come here.
Coming.
And to you for being here with me through all of it.
Absolutely.
For holding space
Come
for
here,
me.
you give a hug too. You were here too.
We were.
You were like this big, but you were
Yeah.
here.
There were a lot of times where you kept me strong.
You, likewise. You're the whole reason I got into sobriety in the first place, so.
Aaron, you
We were talking about Aaron on some of the previous streams, so just to let you know, he is a real person, okay?
Yes,
He is a
I
real
do
human.
exist.
He's been here too.
Yeah.
And Morgan,
Morgan hasn't been here for very long.
And
but
Sleeping Rora.
if you guys want to make a pledge, so we get that last 75, the PayPal and stuff will be in the pinned comment below, so we can post that, or I can make a short. I will immediately make a short, okay, as soon as I see it. So I love you guys so much. Thank you. Good night and happy healing. Mwah. Oh gosh, I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how to turn it off.
That's awkward.
Hang on, stop. Oh, there we go. Okay, are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, that was a bit awkward, but